Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. We're live, and before I ramble on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on the Hangout that we're actually live and that you can see me. So if you can let me know, that you can hear me okay, then that would be great before I sort of go rambling on. So if you could just give me a message in the chat there. I appreciate it's a little bit behind, but I'd like to know that you can hear me loud and clear before I get into today's Hangout. And what we're going to try and do with these Hangouts is, as we've said in the past, that we're going to try and keep them down, maybe not so much the hour. I'm going to try and slowly cut them down, because really about half an hour is what we want to get to. Okay, so I'm not going to ramble too much, but what I want to do is I want to tell you about today's subject lines. Okay, we're going to talk about launching. Okay, I want to talk to you about the launch of Zukul. I also want to talk to you about the binary bot, and also want to talk to you about founder positions, and I also want to talk to you about mining. Okay, so let me just go over to my whiteboard and make a note. Let me just get, because I should have done this earlier actually. So, and then I can go through each bit. So we got the let me just see what we notes say. So we got the binary, okay, bots I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about the launch. I want to talk to you about founders. I'm only making these notes for myself because I want to get rid of the the notepad, because I like to see what I'm doing. So there was one other thing, and I've just forgotten what it was. You see, train of thought, launch. There was four things. The mining. Okay, so I want to talk to you about that, and that stroke. Yeah, I won't stroke anything, actually. I'm going to just go through each subject as we go through. Now, what I will say is if you've got any questions about the Hangout that we're doing today, or about this Hangout that I'm doing today, I'm on my own because Darren's on holiday basically this week. So there won't be any Hangouts from Darren this week. He's away camping or glamping. I don't know what that's called. But if you've got any questions about, as we go through this Hangout, about the subject, okay? I'm not going to do support questions or anything like that. Purely about this Hangout, okay? And one thing I want to talk to you is about charity, and I haven't put that on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. Okay, let me share my screen. Come up to here, share the screen, and what we'll do is hopefully you can see my screen. So if you could let me know that you see the screen. I'm actually looking at the Hangout now, so if you can let me know that you can see my screen, then I can carry on and show you what it is that I want to share with you. So we just got a hi there, so I'm just waiting for a few moments to make sure that you can see my screen and you can still hear me. All that in 30 minutes. Yeah, well, we'll do our best, Graham. Might go over a little bit. Yes, we can see you. That's fantastic. Right, so what we're going to be putting, so let's look at the Zukul design first, okay? We've got the new Zukul design. I'm hoping that you like the design. We've still got a few little tweaks that we're going to do on it. We've got a video there that auto plays. As you can appreciate, there's no sound on the video because there's nothing more annoying. I'm just going to pause that because it's trying to render. There's nothing more annoying than sound playing every time you come on the site. I don't know whether you've noticed this marquee that moves across, but basically that's from live data. It says that Barbara's just earned 1.13 return on investment trading Bitcoin. Dominic's just earned 0.78% return on investment trading Bitcoin. Let's see if there's a coin that somebody's because everybody seems to Bitcoin. There's Barbara again. Chris is coming along. Let's see what Chris has got. Bitcoin. He's been trading Bitcoin. The bot's been trading Bitcoin for him. Bitcoin. So you will see this is actual live stuff. Look, Jerry has just earned. So these are the people's bots that are working. Okay, and we're feeding them live onto the site. Now you may see some names come up more than one time because they got more than one bots and they've earned more than one time, basically. So as you can see, these live, that's a live feed, okay, that comes from the site there, from the actual bots trading, and that one's Bitcoin Cash. That one, look, someone's made some money from Bitcoin Cash. Okay, so we go down the screen, and as you'll see this new design, we've got the packages. Okay, Now, what we got is we've got our testimonials here that sort of load up. So I'll show you these testimonials. I'm sure you've seen this, but I just wanted to go through, we've got these testimonials that will load on the site. And then below that, we got the footer, what's called the footer. Okay. Now, we're going to be putting something in between the footer and those testimonials. And what we're going to be putting, if I come back over to the Hangout, is we've already started making contributions to the water project. We feel that this is a good charity, okay, a good foundation of a charity. So we're going to be adding a section on the bottom of the site, and every time Zukul makes a bit of profit, the company makes a bit of profit, we're going to donate a section of that profit to the water project. And if we look here, okay, on this page here, this is companies that have actually made a contribution already. Okay, so if we go down the list, it shows you the water project, where they're based and whatnot and where it is. But as you go down, this is the contributions from companies, not individuals. These are companies. So if you look down that list, Zukul is there. Okay, so we're hoping that we're going to push ourselves up the list and that we're going to be the #1 contributor, basically. So that's what our intentions are, and we're going to be adding that to the website. We're not asking you to go and to donate or anything like that. We're not asking you. It's purely the company are going to be donating from their company profits. And then what we'll do is on the actual website itself. Where are we? If we come over here, down in below the footer there, we're going to have a nice section there to say how many people that we at the company has helped, and really from you, really, because obviously you're paying your monthly subscription, and a part of that subscription obviously goes to affiliate commissions and whatnot, but a part of that comes to the company as profit. So it's that bit of profit we're going to be putting on the bottom of the site here in this footer, just above the footer there. We're going to have a nice thing, something like this, nice picture, and it will have a box to say how many people Zukul has actually helped in giving water, getting water to them. So I think that's a fantastic project, and I'm excited that we're going to put that on. It's all about karma. It's all about giving something back rather than just taking. Okay, and what a brilliant way to give back something into I don't know, the universe, if you like. Is to help those countries that don't have, or those towns and cities or little villages that don't have running clean water. So it's a great project to be involved in. So we're really proud of the fact that we're going to be getting more and more involved with the water project. Okay, so let me just come back over to the Hangout, and I shall stop sharing. And so that's the charity side of things that I just wanted to let you know where we was with that. And I'll keep an eye on the Hangout. And if you've got questions, if you do have questions, okay, if you can put them in capital letters, make sure you put them in capital letters, and then I can come back and try and have a read about those, those questions. So I've covered the charity. Now I want to talk to you about the binary bot. Okay. Now we're working on the binary bot now, and I've made a decision. Okay, I've made a decision that the binary bot is going to be available to the advanced members. It's not going to be available to any other package except the advanced members. And then when we go live with the binary bot, when we get to that point, when we go live with the binary bot, I should be telling you a little bit more of how that's going to work. Okay, I can tell you this. It's going to be in the package, but it's not going to be part of the payment of the package. Okay, there will be an extra fee to pay to get this, but I'm not going to tell you what that fee is because I haven't decided yet at the moment. But what I can tell you is that for those in the advanced package, you're going to get access to it for at least a month for free, so that you can test run it before you pay any money. Okay, we want to prove to you that it works, and we want to prove to ourselves that it works, so we're going to give it away free to anybody that's in the advanced package. Okay, so I should be telling you more about that as we get closer to the actual launching or the switching on of the binary bot. Next thing I want to do is talk to you about the launch. Okay, because as you know, we're in this pre-launch, and we've just now physically put the homepage design on. We've got a new design coming for the back office. We're going to have one dashboard. You know, you shouldn't have two dashboards. We're going to be jiggering things around in there. So the actual dashboard, when you log in, you'll have one dashboard. And if you're an affiliate as well, you'll have a longer dashboard, basically, with some extra things on it. But everybody will log in. They will get their trading bot dashboard, and there'll be some interesting things that we're going to be putting on the dashboard. So we're working on that design now for the internal stuff. So I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks we're going to have the week and a half, I don't know, 2 weeks, we're going to have the internal design on. Okay, then we're ready. We'll be almost ready. I'm hoping that we've got about a 2 to 3 week window. Okay, a 3 week window for the binary bot to be added. So that's 2 to 3 weeks from now that I'm hoping the binary bot's going to be added. We're going to have the new design, okay, the internal design. We've got the external one, so we've got the new design that's going to go on the inside there. Sorry, the new design that's going to go on the inside. And then really, once those things are in place, okay, we're then coming into what we're calling the official launch. The official launch is going to coincide with a few things we're going to be doing for the official launch. Now, what I can tell you is at the moment, the company have not done any advertising, okay? Apart from a few Facebook posts that I do and Darren does, that's not advertising, okay? What we're going to be doing is we're going to be stepping up the game once we get these bits in place here. We're going to be doing some paid advertising. We're going to be running some solo ads. We're doing a CPA offer. We're putting something on JVZoo as a feeder program. We're going to be doing some offline advertising. We're going to be doing some mail shots. We're going to be doing some leaflet drops. We're going to be doing live events, you know, so these crypto events around the UK to start with, and then hopefully we're going to go further afield. But we're not going to start any of all this sort of stuff until we get advertising in the local papers, okay? But we're not going to do any of that advertising until we're ready with the launch, until we got that last bot in there, we've got the internal design on. Of course, what we will do as we go forward, once we do launch, we will be adding extra little tools, little improvements to the existing bots. I can tell you we're going to be adding what's called a market maker. Okay. Now, at the moment, the bot, if you're not familiar with what a market maker is, it's, here, do you know, I just noticed my board's ran the other way. It's normally because I'm drawing. Yeah. Anyway, so let me just get rid of this stuff here. Remind me about founders and mining. Okay. Because I want to get through this as quick as possible. But I just want to talk to you about what's going to happen with what the bots do. I want to tell you about how the bot does now. Well, so the bots sort of, if I do this of any cryptocurrency, it doesn't matter, you know. And I know sometimes it goes right down, sometimes it goes right up. But the idea is that the bot should be buying up here, buying down there, and selling up there. Okay, buying down here and sell up there. That's how the bot works. I know it's not as simple as that, but that's basically what the bot is looking to buy at a lower price and sell at a higher price. Now, the problem is when it places this order, it picks up a fee, or you pick up a fee from the exchange, okay? Because this is called a market taker, okay? I don't want to get too technical, and I hope I don't confuse anybody, but a market taker, okay, if I put that in there, a market taker has to pay a fee, 100% a market taker. So if you want to sell, if you're on, I don't know, a pro Coinbase, you know, the old GDAX or Sexio or Binance or Bittrex or Bitfinex, any exchange, if you just want to sell a cryptocurrency, say like Bitcoin, you know, let's just say you hold one Bitcoin, you want to sell it right now, and you say, right, I'm selling it, you will pick up a fee. If you're going to buy some Bitcoin or any other coin for that matter, and you want to buy it right now, you're going to pick up a fee, okay? Now, what we will be adding, we're going to be adding what's called a market maker, not a market taker, okay? Now, the market maker, basically, let's just say, I don't know what Bitcoin is at now, I don't know, let's just say it's around $6,300, and you decide that you want to buy, and it's, I don't know, let's just say it's something like that and 28 cents, right? Something like that, 6,310 and 28 cents. Now, if you was to buy at that price, you would be a market taker. And you'd have to pay the exchange fee. You don't pay us a fee, you pay the exchange a fee. Okay. Now, we want to put a tool in that becomes a market maker. So basically what that does is the robot will say, well, I want to buy some Bitcoin either when the price gets to 6,310 and 30 cents or 15 cents, depending. You know, you could set it to be a market maker, set a higher price than what it is now, or set a lower price than what it is now. Depends whether the market's in a bull market or a bear market. You see, obviously, if the price is constantly going up, you getting a lower price is probably, you know, could be, if you're in a bull market, would be remote, but you still want to get in a buy-in and not pay a fee. So you would set your bot up. The bot would set up to do a market maker price. Okay. So you would say, I want to put, there'd be a button that says, I want a plus market maker price or I want a minus market maker price. The bot will decide at what price that be. It may be higher than this amount that it is currently now, or it may be lower than this amount by whatever percentage the bot feels is a good move. Okay, so that's when you go to buy. Now, obviously, if you hold some Bitcoin and you want to sell, well, then you want it to be, this is the current price. Obviously, you don't want to sell at a minus, do you? You don't want to sell at a minus. So you will set a market maker, click the market maker button. So I want to sell and I want a return on investment, I don't know, 1.02%. The bot will place an order on the exchange for you at the ROI that you've set. If the price gets to that, it will sell because it's already placed in the order. You will, because you're a market maker, you're committing your funds already. You know, like, so if you've got funds inside your exchange now, those funds you can withdraw anytime you want. But once you go in to be a market maker, the funds are not available now to withdraw because you've committed them to make a buy. Yes, you can cancel it, so you'd have to cancel that order to get your funds out. But the point is that you're creating liquidity for the exchange, and that's what they like, and they'll reward you with that by not charging you a fee. Okay, so that would be a little tool that we'll add after the launch. Okay, that would be a tool that we add. So I don't want to labor on that, but we're going to be adding little tools like that, and there's a few other little tools that we'll tell you about, and they're not major operations. You know, they're not big announcements, but basically we're going to be adding more and more trading tools and signals to help you become a pro trader with the help of your robot. Okay, so what was the next thing I wanted to talk about? So we will do these types of changes after the launch. Now we're going to be going into the launch. Okay. As I say, now I'm looking to do the official launch, and don't quote me on this. I'm looking to do the official launch of Zukul around the end of August, September. Now, that could be the end of September. Okay, so I'm going to say end of August, sometime in September is when we're going to officially launch. What does that mean to you as a person right now that's in this business? Well, if you're an affiliate, that means you're in a perfect position. You're in a brilliant position, because if you're an affiliate, you know that you've got what they call this funnel. Okay. If you're not an affiliate, you won't have a clue what I'm talking about. But you get 3 people here. Okay. Here we have 9. Here we have 27. It goes all the way up to 10 levels, and it goes up by 3s. You see. So it's now, if you're in position here, you're in a good position, because as the company starts to promote, it's obvious. I don't want to guarantee anybody's going to get spillover and all that sort of stuff, but it's obvious that people are going to come into the business and they're going to fall into other people's funnels. Okay. That's obvious that's going to happen. Nobody's guaranteeing that's what's going to happen, but at the moment we've got about 600 people in this business. Okay. And we've done no advertising. Okay, this is purely with what you guys have done yourself, and what me and Darren have maybe done, and a bit of Facebook posting. And if anybody follows me on Facebook, I don't do a lot of Facebook stuff. You know, I just do the odd thing, and I send out. I might have a spike today, like a spike, I think is the word I'm looking for. Like the day I did about 20 posts today on Facebook in different groups. That's not what I'm going to be stepping up at. Okay, we're going to be looking at paid advertising We want to bring lots of people into this business. I believe that this product is an amazing product. And when we're finally ready for that launch, and we've got all the you've got the nice design on the inside, we've got the nice design on the outside, and we've got the extra bot that we want to put in, and we get the extra things that we want, the little tweaks that we want to do, we'll be able to launch with confidence to say to people, well, look, we've got better than what's out there on the market at the moment. Okay, so we are, as before we go into the launch, you know, if we're looking, everybody's in the same funnel. This is, I don't know how far I can draw down. This is the company. So I'm going to say me. Okay, it's not just me, but this is the company. And then our funnel goes like this. And everybody else, you'll be in here somewhere. I don't care who you are. You'll be in this funnel somewhere. You'll be in somewhere like that. You'll be connected to other people. But there's some positions, okay, that we've got below or above the company, if you like, that are now vacant. They don't have anybody sitting in them. You know, we've built the business, we've come down, we've gone up the funnel, and from the company point of view, these first few levels, we've kept them for leaders. Okay, so we've got some leaders that are going into these positions, but we're also now going to open these positions up for founders. Now, if we're only going to invite the founders, we're not making a post. Not anybody could be a founder. Okay, if you're selected, okay, to be a founder, you will receive an email from me. Okay, you will receive an email from me, and I will be inviting you to see if you want to become a founder. If you don't receive the email, it doesn't matter what you send me. It doesn't matter what you ask me. It means I haven't invited you. Okay, so you will need to keep an eye on your inbox, certainly this week, to see if you get an email to say that's offering you a founder. You don't have to take that offer. That's entirely up to you. But I'm going to select the people that I believe should be in these founder positions. And they're people that are proactive. Though they're people that are in this business. They're people that attend these hangouts. They're people that, you know, that get involved in the business. So I'm going to be sending a personal email out to individual people, asking them if they want a founder position. Okay, and in that email will be all the details, exactly how what you need to do to be a founder, and everything like that will be in that email. We will be doing that founder position. Okay, we will be offering that founder position obviously before we launch. Okay, so it's any time between now. You've got that. There'll be a time period. You know, you might come back to me and say, you know what, Jeremy, I want this position. You've offered it to me, and I'm happy. I want that position. Okay, but I'm not quite ready to get into that position. Can you hold it for me? I will hold it for you. Okay, I will hold it for you for a certain period of time. But then, if you're not going to take that founder position up, I'm then going to offer it to somebody else, okay? But I won't be, you know, if I send out the emails, let's put it this way. If I send out the emails this week and nobody wants to be a founder, I'm not going to be sending out any more emails, okay? I won't be sending out and offering a second batch of people. It's only going to be one batch of people that will get my emails, okay? And you will know whether you've been chosen because it will be in your inbox. If you don't open my emails or you've unsubscribed from me, I'm sorry, that's tough. You know, because I'm not going to send personal messages. I'm not going to make a list on Facebook. I'm not going to put it publicly who I've chosen. If you get an email, that means I've chosen you to be a founder. Okay, so the founder positions will be available before the launch. Okay, before the launch. It's up to you whether you decide to get into those founders positions. Entirely up to you. Nobody's going to force you to be there. But I'm only going to be choosing people that I believe are going to help this business, because the idea of a founder position is something. It's not just about you know, it's who they are. Like that, I might be connected with them, and they might say hello to me every day, and they might be people I talk to on the phone. But I want to make sure that I put founders and I treat them like leaders. People, they don't have to be big promoters, okay? But I want to give it to people that I know are proactive, that I know are out there doing their stuff, you know, making their testimonials, coming on these hangouts, actually are really active in this business. So I should be making those personal emails over the next, the first little batch I'll send out will be this week. I've already started to make a list of people that I believe that should be founders. And I haven't just looked at people on their Facebook, okay? I haven't looked at people on their Twitter account. I haven't looked on people how many videos they make, because I know that some people don't do any of that sort of stuff. What I look at is what they've got in the back pudding, if you like, what meat and potatoes they've got in their downline, okay? Because the idea of a founder is we want people that are going to bring new people into this business, and I want to reward them for that. So we're going to be giving them founder spots. There's some real massive bonuses you're going to get as a founder, okay? So keep an eye on your inbox. I'll go over to the Hangout before I get rid of that, just to make sure if there's any questions. All I can see is one capital one from David. It says the gold rush. So if you've got any questions, are we going to have a quiet launch or an event that goes with it? Well, to be honest, you know, having a launch, we're going to have a launch on, I don't know whether you want to call it quiet. I'm not going to be doing hiring a venue, you know, because basically I can't afford to hire a venue. So we'll be launching with paid advertising. That's basically what we're going to do with launching. Obviously, we're going to be doing hangouts about the launch in the run up to the hangouts. We'll be stepping up our Facebook activity, our LinkedIn activity, you know, and our Twitter activity, and other social media platforms that I'm active on, and what Darren's active on. We will be doing this this launch in a, I don't know, is quiet the right word? I don't think quiet is the right word. But if you think noisy is having a fixed venue and an event, then no, we're not going to do a noisy one. We're going to be doing a paid one. I'd rather spend the money on paid advertising than organising an event in the hope that people are going to turn up and want to, you know, get involved in this business. So we will be doing lots of activity, paid and free advertising. So it doesn't look like there's any questions. So I shall come back to the Hangout, back to here. And what else is it I wanted to talk to you about was the mining. Okay. Now, what can I tell you about the mining? Now, what we're in, the state that we are, or the position that we're in with the mining right at this minute, okay, is we've got 4 racks full of mining machines. Okay, if you don't know what a mining rack is, go and Google it. You know, I'm not going to go into what a mining rack is. We're about to buy our 5th mining rack. Okay, so a rack is basically, as I say, I don't want to go into too much detail. You can Google it, but it's a frame, a metal frame that sits inside a data center. You fill it up. There's loads of little shelves in there, or places you can put computers, mining computers in this case, and you fill it up. You get servers. You know, these servers are normally about this wide, and you can get quite a lot in one rack. Okay, in one. So we at the moment we've got 4 racks. We're just about to start purchasing our 5th rack. Okay, now what does that mean? What are we going to be doing now? We've got a website called Zan. Okay. What I'm not going to do is, I don't believe, and I'm not 100% sure on this yet, we're not going to relaunch Zan, okay? But people that do have ad packs in there, you're going to get some sort of credit note so that you can exchange your ad packs for mining packs, I suppose, if you like, to get mining revenue. Now, the mining revenue, how's the mining revenue going to be? It's going to work. I don't know whether you're familiar with mining websites at the moment, but there's a few sites there. Basically, what you do is you pay them a fee in either, you know, normally in dollars or a cryptocurrency. You pay them a fee, and what they do is they don't tell you how much return you're going to get. Okay, they don't tell you how much return you're going to get. I'm in some of these sites myself, and I can tell you I'm in a really massive one. And I got a 2-year contract. So basically, I paid, I think it was $2,500 I paid. And they say they're going to give me so much cryptocurrencies, and you can choose the cryptocurrencies that you want. They give me so much back. I'm 1.5 years into that contract, and I can tell you I haven't broke even. Okay. So it looks like, because of the price of Bitcoin and the price of the coins at the moment, I'm not so sure I'm going to break even. So I don't like that model. Okay, I don't like that model. What we're going to do is, because we know these racks. So at the moment, if I draw these racks, There's 4 of them. We're just about to get the 5th one. Inside these racks are all the mining machines. Okay. Now we know what each one of these machines. Okay. We know what it produces in either, it could be Litecoin. Okay. Could be Bitcoin, BTC. Could be Zencoin. There's so many coins that we mine. Okay. So what we'll do is, let's just say we got coin A, coin B, and coin C. These racks are mining coin A, coin B, coin C. You know, I don't want to say what coins we're mining at the moment, but we will tell you as we get ready for it. Now, what we'll do is you will pay us a mining fee, okay? So for coin A, so let's just say that you gave us 1 coin A. We want to give you a return of 1.2 of coin A. You might give us 1 of coin B. We want to give you a return of 1.2 of coin B. You might say, well, I want to have coin C. So we want to give you a return of 1.2. These are somewhere around there, what we're going to be doing. It could be that you'll get more than that. But with this type of system, like I just told you, with these other, where you buy the contract and hopefully you get your money back. I can tell you, I was in a business where I paid 5.5 Bitcoins, lost my money. I was in another business, I paid 5 Bitcoins, I broke even. I was in another business where I put $2,500. Looks like I'm going to lose my money. I hate that model. It's a great model if the price of Bitcoins and altcoins and all the coins that are all on their way up. But at the moment, in the market that we're in now, the coins are all on their way down. These companies are laughing. They've taken my money. They haven't guaranteed to say how much they're going to give me back. All they're going to say to me is, we'll give you a contract for 2 years. Whatever you make in that 2 years is yours. But if you lose in that 2 years, you know, tough titty, so to speak. So we're going to do a different model to what's out there. We're going to give you a sort of definite return. Okay, a definite return. And what I'm not going to tell you is, I'm not going to tell you it might not be 30 days return, it might not be 60 days, might not be 90 days. But what it is, you will get your return. So I don't know about you. If I've got, for example, 1 Bitcoin, if I keep my Bitcoin in my wallet, yes, the Bitcoin goes up in value, of course, or it can go down in value. But the thing is, let's just say after 90 days, Bitcoin has gone through the roof. How much Bitcoin do I have in my wallet if I've never bought any more than the 1 Bitcoin, or I've never sold any more of the 1 Bitcoin? So I just held on to the 1 Bitcoin. Obviously, in 90 days, I'll still have 1 Bitcoin. Our system, you would have had 1.2 of a Bitcoin in your pocket, in your wallet. So the idea is that we will pay you a profit that we get from the mining machines. Okay, so what do? We would take your money that you pay us, because we've already invested in 5 racks. Okay, we've already invested in 5 racks. We already know what these 5 racks are earning in today's market. Okay, when the price of coins go up, we'll earn more money out of these racks. But basically what we do is we take your money, okay, and we buy, might not be just you personally, but there might be 4 or 5 people that are involved. And we might say, you know, that 5th rack I was talking about, in that 5th rack, we might say that there's a mining computer in there that you've paid a share of, okay? You've paid a share of that to actually buy it, okay? So it could be, I don't know, 100 people have got a share in that coin to get their to buy that equipment. Now, you personally can't afford to go out and buy that equipment on your own. I can tell you these mining machines can be anything from 10,000 upwards, okay, depending on the machines that you buy. So you would buy a share in that machine, and you would have to wait. Some of these machines give you a return on your investment. So if you paid out 10 grand, some of these machines will not give you a return on your investment for a couple of years. But what we'll do, you see, because we've already got some machines in the bank, we'll start to pay you. You'll get a share of this machine, a share of this machine, a share of this machine, and a share of this machine, plus that machine. We'll give you your ROI, your friend Roy, okay? And then, because what we'll do with your money that you give us, we will buy more mining equipment. That's what the idea is, you see. We'll increase the mining equipment. And then we're going to have things that are going to come down later on, which I'm not going to go into detail now, that will blow you away with what we've got coming for you in the mining system. So we will be adding the mining, okay? We're not going to relaunch Zan, okay? Zukul Ad Network. Zukul Ad Network's there. Anybody that's got ad packs in it, if they want to get involved in this mining, we're going to say, yes, you can get involved, and this is how it's going to work so that your ad packs. But I want to make something clear. We're all in business, okay? We're in business, and not every business goes according to plan. You know, you could set out an idea for a business plan, and, you know, not every business that launches, and I'm not just talking about online business. You could open up a restaurant. You could open up a shoe shop. You could open up a taxi firm. You could open up a horse grooming or a dog walking firm. It doesn't guarantee you that that business is gonna work and is gonna make you a profit. Okay, it doesn't guarantee you. But so some businesses fail, and you know, I'd be the first person to hold my hands up and say, yeah, some of the things I've done haven't quite worked out according to plan. But the point is, we're still here and we're still moving forward, and we wanna reward the people that are here with us now, and we want to reward any of those people that bought ad packs and said, and have maybe done a bit of hate mail about me and some hate posts. If you want your ad packs, come back. I don't care what you've said about us, because when we launch this mining, a percentage of these machines that we've got here, I don't know, maybe this one and this one, because we're hoping to build up hundreds of these machines, these racks. A percentage of these machines will pay the existing ad packs, okay? We'll pay off those ad packs. Yes, there will be something that you'll have to do, like you did before. You'll have to click an ad, or you'll have to do something like that. But we'll let you know of how. I'm not 100% sure how we're gonna get this mining system out there. Okay, I'm not 100% sure. What will happen to the undelivered GSUs in Zan? The undelivered GSUs in Zan, again, when I know what I'm going to do with them, because if we're not going to relaunch Zan, then we'll do something else. We'll either give you credits that you can buy and get a share of mining. You will not lose out, okay? No one will lose out. Things that come to you, okay, things that happen in your life, you know, the Titanic sunk purely because the guy that was driving that ship, or who was in charge of it, was not prepared to change his course, because he wanted to get to Liverpool, or he wanted to get to the States. He was sailing from Liverpool, and he wanted to get there in record time. And doing so, the ship sunk. This ship's not sinking. This ship will not sink, because we're adjusting with what's going on, okay? Yes, it's not, for some people, it's not been easy. Yes, some people don't have that belief. But I can tell you, I'm not going anywhere. This business is not going anywhere. All we're going to do is take this business forward. I realised that this business had to evolve. It had to evolve from what it was to what it is now, okay? And any ideas when we will, what's it say? Will there also be one day Zukul coin? I don't know. I don't know whether we would launch a coin. Let's face it. An ICO has to have a good product that's backing it. You know, you can't just pluck an idea out of your head. Pluck an idea out of your head and say, "Oh, okay, I'm going to start selling a coin." We've got some ideas for a coin, but you know, first off, we've got to get our house in order. We've got got GSUs that are outstanding. We've got ad packs that are outstanding. We've got PTPs that are outstanding, and I wanna put that karma, if you like, to bed. I want to put it to bed so I can move forward. I'm not going to, those people that have left and give up on it, that's up to them, you know. Nobody says you have to be a paid member to receive your GSUs. Nobody says that you have to pay any more money to get your ad packs. You've paid in your money, and you should be rewarded. Now, there's so many, how many rev shares have been out there and that have run away with your money? They've run away with my money. I've been involved in lots of them. They've run away. We are still here. We're still here. We're still taking this business forward. I will not let people be able to say in the future to me saying, well, that guy gave up and he stole our money. I'm not giving anything up. I'm not stealing anybody's money. Karma will put everything to peace. Okay? I'm a great believer in the universe and karma. I don't have a negative bone in my body. Okay, it's about moving this business forward, not looking at the past. I don't want to dwell on the past. I want to look at the future. And there's a bright future for those people that want to be involved. Those people that don't and still want to have that negativity and that anger in their body, well, then you carry on. That's entirely up to you. So let's just see if there's any other questions, because I've gone over the half an hour that I wanted to go. So what we said, Wilson delivered. I've answered that, Graham. Let me just see. I don't think there's any more questions. So if you've got any questions, let me have them in this chat. Okay. So we'll be. You can't change the direction of the wind, but you can change the direction of the sails. You know what, Trevor? You're so right, my friend. You can't change the direction of the wind. And there's an old saying, you know, you can't please everybody all the time. You can't please all the people all the time. Or what is it you say? You can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all of the time. Okay. But I'm really excited about this business. This business is going to keep on evolving. We've got our binary bot coming. We've got our ad packs coming. Well, not our ad packs, our mining packs. I don't know what we want to call them. I'll be giving you more detail about this as it becomes available. Time-wise, when's this going to come available? I'll be totally truthful with you. We're going to do the launch of Zukul first. Okay, we're going to do the launch of Zukul. Once we've got the launch of Zukul out of the way, we then have some programming that we need to put, because this is all working now. We know how much we're making from the racks that we have. Okay, we're just about to buy the 5th one. So we know how many racks, how much we're making from each rack. We know how much we can pay people back and how long it will roughly take them. Obviously, you can't guarantee the time frame. I'm not going to say it's going to be 30 days. I'm not going to say it's going to be 60 days. I'm not going to say it's 90 days. But we'll give you a time frame try to give you a time frame of how long it takes you to get your return on your investment, which will be your principal back plus a bit of profit. And we'll be telling you that. Can't change the past, but you can change the future. Of course you can. That's it, Joshua. So when will the ad pack, when will the mining be launching? I'm looking to somewhere run into Christmas, maybe the new year 2019. That's when this is going to be ready and available for everybody. So to summarize, we're going to be doing the Zukul launch. Okay, we're going to be having the Zukul launch. Is officially we're going to be launching somewhere towards the end of August or maybe September. Okay, so we're looking for that sort of time frame of when we're going to launch. So I'm going to say September-ish. Okay, might run just slightly over September, but we want to get the internal design in place. We want to make sure that the external design's working is what we want. We want the charity thing in place, which we're going to be it'd be great publicity for us to say that we've given money to charity, which we're already doing. We're going to publicize that. Obviously, there's two reasons why we do it. One is we believe in giving something back, a bit of karma, but obviously giving that karma back helps your business. It does help your business because, you know, people see that you're not just keeping every bit of the profit for yourself. Then once we've got the internal design, we've got the binary bot in place, and we've got the external design, then we're going to go into that pre-launch. Then we're going to go into the founders, placing the founders in position. And then after that, once we've got the founders in position, we'll then do the launching. Okay, we'll be doing the launching. So once we've done the launch, then we're going to run with advertising, and we're going to do some marketing. We're going to be doing some paid advertising. We're going to be doing some free advertising. We're going to be doing some offline advertising, online advertising, solo ads, easing advertising, all number of stuff, postcard dropping, mail shots. We're going to do all sorts of stuff. We're going to try little bits of everything to see which we get most successful at. We're going to be doing some live events. We're going to be holding, myself and Darren are going to do some events. Maybe the first one might be up in Manchester, I don't know, might be Liverpool, might be down here in London. But we'll do live events, but we'll be inviting people through the press to come and learn about trading. We'll be demonstrating our bots on TVs, talking to people, talking to them about trading with the hope of signing them up. So there's sort of things we're going to be doing once we've officially said we're going to be launching. So we want a couple of months of doing that, 2, 3, maybe 4 months of doing that type of stuff. Then we'll turn our focus, once we've got, you know, 10,000, 20,000 people into Zukul, then we'll turn our focus on bringing out the mining system, okay, the mining system. And I'll say it again, anybody that's got ad packs, anybody that's got PTPs that are in Zan, you will not lose out, okay? The only way you will lose out is if you're not connected with what's going on, basically. Okay, you will lose out if you're not connected by what's going on. And what I mean is not connected. You need to either be following me on Facebook, following your sponsor on Facebook, somebody who's proactive, keeping an eye on the YouTube channel, keeping an eye on, you know, the Facebook group or Twitter or LinkedIn or wherever it is you like to keep an eye, even opening up an email. If you're not connected in some way, shape or form, and I'm not asking you to part with any money, okay, to be connected. If you want to be a free, you don't want to, you know, be a paid member and you've got GSUs outstanding, you can stay that way. You can stay that way until you get your order completed. But nobody that stays connected will lose out. The people that lose out are the people that don't stay connected. Can we have a terminate button on the semi-auto bot? I'm not quite sure why you'd want to terminate button on the semi-automated bot, because all you've got to do is sell your lots yourself, and that's it. Your bot's closed, isn't it? Now all you need to do is just open up a new bot. But yeah, put in a support ticket and we'll see what we can add for you there, Ken. Okay, but it's you can just sell the lots manually, because that's what you do with the semi-auto, and then just go and create a new bot. But put a support ticket in, and we'll see if we can get the programmers to do that. It won't be the top of our priority, but we will get that in place for you. There are a few of us down here in Plymouth. You'd be welcome. I used to live in Plymouth. I'm sure you know. I used to live right there in the Barbican. The flat looked over the Barbican, over the bay there. The marina was beautiful. So anyway, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching me. It doesn't seem that there's any more questions. I'm sorry that my eyes are sort of diverted to the right there, but that's where the chat box is. So I was just looking to see if we had any questions. So keep an eye on your inbox. If you're interested in becoming a founder, I will be choosing the founders and sending you an email to say that you've been chosen. It's up to you whether you take that offer up. That's entirely up to you. Keep an eye on your inbox. I'll give you the official launch date. I can tell you this week, there's not going to be a hangout on Wednesday. I'll try to do a hangout on Friday, maybe give you a bit more of an update on the binary bot and seeing how we're getting on with that. But I'll set that hang up towards the end of the week. I've got some interesting meetings coming this week with some interesting people. I'm not going to tell you who they are. In London this week, I've got a couple of nice meetings, which I'm hoping are going to be fruitful for us as a business. Stay positive. Happy trading, and I'll see you on the next hangout. You have a wonderful rest of the week and stay safe out there. Tutty bye.